In the Motor City, I'm reuniting with Trump-voting auto workers talking taxes. How many of you like the tax plan that you're hearing? Things start slow. I got one.
I guess it's okay for, it's not a huge savings, but it's a savings.
It's a savings. Everyone's gonna get a savings.
Personally, going to be a good
I don't know about me personally, but for the country as a whole, it's gonna be a good thing.
I agree.
Personally, I believe it's going to be good too.
What do you think you save?
I'm going to say between probably $1,000, maybe $2,000 a year.
That might sound okay, but it's not a big thing when you spread it over a year.
No. Doesn't move the needle.
I remind them what candidate Trump promised, reading from his so-called contract with Americans. A middle-class family with 2 children will get a 35% tax cut. That is not what you're getting.
I don't think they're going to achieve that at all.
The others disagree, citing all kinds of numbers, especially the standard family deduction, which is expected to double. These factory workers all realize the companies they work for will benefit the most, and that's okay by them.
I'm hoping in good faith that they use their monies to reinvest in their people, to hire more people, to expand their businesses.
And so the thinking is, if the company does better, you all will do better.
It brings everybody up.
Everybody.
It does, from the bottom up.
Virgil, you believe that?
I believe that strongly, yes.
All right, so I wanted to first show that video. It was from 2017. Now, either these guys were willfully ignorant, which means they knew what was coming, or they truly thought that trickle-down economics was going to work for them. This tax bill was for the top 1%. 90% of this tax bill is for those top 1%. And these guys are just talking out of the ass. One of the guys, he's just like, oh, I think I'm going to get a little bit more. I'm going to get more than last year. No, you didn't get more at all. But anyways, we jump into 2018. So apparently there are angry Trump supporters who just recently found out that they're not getting their just due in their tax returns. It has been said numerous times, and I do mean numerous times, that 90% of the tax cuts will benefit the top 1%. But instead of these guys actually heeding and listening to what was being said, they chose to be ignorant, put their MAGA hats on, and grab their pussies. Well, those pussies are going to pay extra this year because we have a few Trump supporters here who are pissed off that they're paying double and in some cases triple the amount that they paid last year. Now, for you guys who need a history lesson, last year, Trump's tax reform went into effect, which means that everybody will feel and benefit. And when I say benefit, I mean the top 1% will benefit or feel these tax cuts or tax increases this year. Now, we have a few tweets from some Trump supporters who are pissed off. Mr. I am new at this. I have to pay $2,000 more in taxes this year? What happened? I voted for you and thought you were fixing this, not making it worse. I thought I would get money back this year. No, what you thought was that niggas were going to continue to get shot, that the border wall was going to get built, that America was going to be great again for your white ass. You don't even want to show a picture of your face. You want to show a picture of your doggy. You thought America was going to be great again. That's what you thought. Well, it's great, and you're paying more taxes. $2,000 more. Love it. Suck the dick. And love your president because you voted for him. Anyways, NYC girl. I voted for you. Family of 2 hardworking NY cops. Did taxes for years. We will pay more and get a refund at the end of the year to help pay debt. First time in 30 years we had to pay more in federal taxes. I'm disgusted. Let me get this right. You're disgusted because the first time in 30 years for the president that you voted for that you have to pay more in taxes, but you're not disgusted that he had said grab somebody by the pussy. You're not disgusted that he won't reveal his tax returns. You're not disgusted that he paid for porn stars to go to wayside. You're not disgusted that he had 3 wives, but you're disgusted because you have to pay more taxes in 30 years. Didn't you vote for this man? Huh? Didn't you vote for him? You know what I'm disgusted at? Your ugly ass fucking slack-jawed, fat-bellied, red-cheeked, wet dog-smelling, pink-nosed ass. That's what I'm disgusted at, alright? And I'm gonna move on from you, you dumb bitch. Alright, so we got Joel Serbin, I don't know how to spell this name. Joel Serbin. If I mispronounced it, then I don't give a fuck. At POTUS. Thank you for screwing the middle class with your tax reform. I have never in my life, I'm 49 years old,
had to pay into the IRS until this year. We have a combined income of $150,000. The middle class voted for you. I will not make the same mistake twice. You shouldn't have made the same mistake the first time, honky. But since you made the same mistake, you're going to live with it for at least 2 years. And if there's more ignorant honkies like you, then you'll be living with the same mistake for 6 years. Love it, and love it. Pay those taxes, man. All right, my strong bearing American, you pay those taxes. Jay Wright, he seemed like a serious guy. Let's get it right. I just finished paying my taxes, and we're paying an extra $4,000 a year since exemptions are gone. With a high DHC plan, this has not been a good year. I voted for you twice now. What's the plan? Have you noticed that everybody said I voted for you? I mean, I'm glad they did. It lets us know that they voted for this fucking orange-haired fat buffoon. But anyways, what's the plan? The plan is you're going to continue to pay taxes for the remainder of this guy's presidency. That's the plan. And you might be paying for a longer time than you expected. So, what do you want from me? I mean, what do you want? You voted for it, Mr. J. Wright. You got it. Love it, and love it. All right, man. The next tweet. So we got Thomas DeLucia. I don't care if I misspelled his name because I don't give a fuck. At real Donald Trump. No, hold on. You know he look like he might have a little Spanish. Let me get the little Espanol, man. At real Donald Trump. I voted for you, and I believed in the things you were doing, but you screwed us middle class with taxes. I can't itemize or anything. How about a flat tax and get rid of the earned income credit? Some don't earn income, but get more back in taxes for having babies. Alright, so this man maintained his ignorance while trying to reason with Trump. I don't know how you could do that, because Trump is ignorant and he's white, and if you're Hispanic, he doesn't give a fuck about you, but I don't know. Anyways, you're not gonna get what you want. Trump's gonna get what he wants. And for people who are having babies, well, what do you want to do, man? Like, what do you want to do? I'm gonna take it as if you don't have any babies. And if you don't have kids, then you don't know how fucking expensive kids are. Cool, that's fine. But at the end of the day, we're not even talking about that. We're talking about who you voted for. Who did you vote for, man? You voted for Donald Trump, so that means you get all of the benefits. And I mean all of the benefits. So, Mr. Thomas Dilla Suck a Dick, like I told the other people ahead of you, suck a dick. Love what you voted for. Man up and take the dick for the next 2 or 6 years. Peace. All right, so now we got the next person, Shelby Kuh. Wow. I don't know. By the sound of his name, she sounds like a fat white woman that just smells like mayonnaise and sweet relish. I voted for you for the first time, but after you screwed me on my get tax break, I won't vote for you again, especially after I stated on my 2018 return. It's a joke. The taxes you are keeping. I can't even finish reading this bitch's shit, man. Goddamn, I'm losing brain cells. Sorry. I got lost on the get. So she said, I voted for you for the first time, but after you screwed me on my get tax break. What is get tax break? The fuck is wrong with this bitch? Sorry, man. I couldn't finish reading that shit. But if you want to answer, you don't get one. You get to pay more in taxes, you dumb, fat, sloppy ass, mayonnaise smelling ass, fat bitch. Keep doing that. And I don't wish you the best. Oh, wow. Here's the first. Joshua Curtis, who got an actual picture on his. His is the shortest tweet of the night. So, I voted for the real Donald Trump. But that, unfortunately, means I have to pay higher taxes. Let me get this right. You don't care that police are unjustly shooting black kids. You don't care that Flint has no water. And this goes back to Obama. So I'm not even taking up for him. You don't care that our country is illiterate. You don't care that we don't pay for our education at all. We don't pay our teachers as much as we should. You don't give a shit about that. But you care that you're paying higher taxes. Curtis, go sit down, man. Get in the corner. All right. Here's the last tweet of the night, man. And then I'm done. I'm not even going to try to say this name because I don't care. But they have their picture on her as well. She looks like a white lady. A lady that is entitled in the world. So she doesn't care about the struggles of the, Wait till you file your taxes. Middle class just lost half their return. Lowest refund have ever had, and I am 50 years old. No wall, and now this tax reform sucks too. Starting to doubt Trump. I voted for him and trusted him too. She sounds like a fucking 2-year-old, man. Every one of these people said they voted for Trump. They stated it. At least most of these people stated they voted for Trump. They ain't getting shit that they want. Let me get this right. Y'all predicated y'all's vote on hatred and building the white people up because you thought that's what he was doing. He's building his pockets and his constituents' pockets up. He's building these companies up because these companies are filling his pockets. Y'all need to understand something. It doesn't matter, Democrat or Republican. When these people go into office, they're being backed by companies. Companies hold money. They hold leverage. That's why most of these companies are still up. They don't care about you. You are a tool. You are a cog in the wheel of society. Your vote doesn't even count. You dumb fuck. All you did was expose who you are as a person to the world. I'm going to summarize this podcast with this. A lot of you guys really thought, and he fed on your hatred, and you really thought he had your interest. You really thought that you were going to be built up over the people that you look down on. You look down on blacks and all these other races. I really don't care about other races because they don't care about us. I'm only speaking for black people, but you really thought that he was going to put you above. Further, you already above as a dominant society, but you thought he was going to put you even further above with the bullshit that he fed y'all. And now y'all eating that shit. Y'all eating that bullshit. Y'all feel dumb as hell, and y'all should. How y'all going to trust a man who lied so many times, who has more scandals in 2 years than Obama did in 8? Obama didn't even have any scandals. And I'm not even defending Obama as if he was the greatest president for black people or anybody. Not even saying that. But let's make a comparison. Let's make a comparison with him and the last 3 presidents. It ain't even close. But y'all ignorant, dumb, stupid, slack-jawed ass, monkey breath ass, ugly, just nasty, loose-skinned, freckle-faced ass, piss-smelling ass honkies thought that this is y'all second coming. No, it's not your second coming. He fucked you. He's gonna continue to fuck you. First, the government shut down. Right after that, you got this. You'll learn. You'll learn. And if you don't learn, I still don't give a fuck. It's your boy Nix. I'm out. 1.